সেলসফোর্স ইনোভেশন ডে বলে একটা সারাদিনের প্রোগ্রাম করছি। আইডিয়া হচ্ছে যে আমাদের সেলসফোর্সের কি কি প্রোডাক্টস আছে যেগুলো কোম্পানিজদের সাহায্য করবে বেশি এফিশিয়েন্ট হতে, বেশি প্রোডাক্টিভ হতে, এবং আমাদের যে আগামী দিনে অনেক রকমের ইনোভেশন আসছে, অনেক রকমের চেঞ্জ আসছে, সেই চেঞ্জগুলোর জন্য কি করে তৈরি থাকতে হবে তাদের, এবং তারা এর থেকে কি লাভ পেতে পারে। সচেতনতা কি কি চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে, কি কি নতুন জিনিস আসছে সে সম্বন্ধে বাড়ানোটা তো অত্যন্ত দরকার। কেননা সেটা যদি না থাকে তাহলে তাদের পক্ষে তাতে পার্টিসিপেট করা অসুবিধে হবে। দ্বিতীয় জিনিস হচ্ছে নিজেদের প্রোটেকশন যেটা দরকার সেটাও তাদের পক্ষে অসুবিধা হবে। সেই জন্য সচেতনতার ব্যাপারে আমি তো বলবো যে মিডিয়ারই দায়িত্ব হচ্ছে মানুষজনকে সচেতন করা এবং বোঝানো এবং জানানো যে আমরা আজকে কোথায় যাচ্ছি, কি স্টেজে আছি, এবং পরবর্তী দিনেতে আমরা কোথায় গিয়ে সেখানে পৌঁছবো।
তো সেলসফোর্স একটা হচ্ছে গ্লোবাল প্ল্যাটফর্ম। সেলসফোর্সের কাছে অনেক ক্যাপাবিলিটি আছে ডিজিটাইজেশন করার জন্য, টেকনোলজি ইনোভেশন, আর্টিফিশিয়াল ইন্টেলিজেন্স, মেশিন লার্নিং। সেই ক্যাপাবিলিটিগুলোকে দরকার হয় একটা ব্যাংকে যখন ট্রান্সফরমেশন জার্নিতে আমরা আছি। আমাদের যে ট্রান্সফরমেশন জার্নিটাতে ব্যাংকটাকে নতুন লেভেলে নিয়ে যাচ্ছি আমরা ইউনিভার্সাল ব্যাংক বানানোর জন্য, যে যে আমরা বন্ধন 2.0-তে আমরা ট্রান্সফরমেশন করছি, সেটার জন্য এই ধরনের স্টেট অফ দ্য আর্ট ওয়ার্ল্ড ক্লাস প্ল্যাটফর্ম আমাদের অনেক কাজে দেবে। যাতে করে আমরা কাস্টমারকে আরও ফুলফিল করতে পারবো, ওনাদের অ্যাসপিরেশন অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন, ব্যাংকিং প্রোডাক্ট অ্যান্ড সার্ভিসেস আরও বেটার করতে পারবো। আর কাস্টমার যেভাবে দরকার প্রোডাক্ট চান ওনারা, তাদেরকে সেভাবে আমরা অফার করতে পারবো, while improving our growth আর আমাদের প্রফিট।
As to where we are, again we traditionally start with with gratitude, with a thank you slide. So thank you everybody for being here today. Of course, we have to also give this statement because we are a listed company. So this is a forward-looking statement saying that any buying decisions need to be based on products that are currently available. So these are the core values that we espouse, and that way I would say Salesforce is a very values-driven organization. So any of our people around the entire company, even if you wake them up in the middle of the night and ask them what are your values, they'll be able to rattle off these 5, which is trust, customer success, innovation, equality, and sustainability. All of our products, all of our processes need to tick all of these in order to ensure that we are working as per the values. These values are lived values. Now what do we mean by trust? We mean that we are after all a cloud-based company. Our applications are on the cloud. So the data that you give to us, you are giving it to us in trust, and we ensure that it stays with us in the sense that the data remains yours and we maintain its security. Okay? So to that extent, we can assure you that even in this age of AI and ML, where there's a lot of data that's getting shared, it still is your property, remains your property, and we try and ensure that to the best of our ability. Customer success is what we live by. We don't believe that if the customer is not successful, we are successful. It has to be a win-win strategy for all of us. So that's something that we absolutely assure. Innovation again is one other area where we spend most of our resources. We are considered to be really innovative in the field of AI, ML, and in every other area that we work in. So in everything that we do, we ensure that we are innovating on a daily basis, and we are keeping all of our customers and partners up to speed in the market. Equality and sustainability, of course, these are basic values that we live by. We are a net zero company. So to that extent, from 2019, we have been net zero. We also have net zero solutions to help people who are working with us achieve sustainability. The journey that we have taken so far in India, we actually established ourselves in 2005. We opened our first center of excellence in Hyderabad the next year. After that, I came in as the chairman in 2020 because they felt that it was time for them to take a big leap in India. We were only about 2,500 people in 2020 when I joined. We are currently at 13,000 plus, and we are in 6 locations. So by 2021, I had built up the team. And of course, we expanded the COE in India in March 2023. The employee headcount, as I said, it's been about 13,000 plus. And currently, our revenues are rising about 36%. As of last year, we have crossed $1 billion of revenue in India from all of our India operations. We have a growing network. We are there in 6 places as of now. And we are seeing consistent growth in our operations throughout India. Now, in respect of the state of work today, we find that most of the workforces are totally overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed because they feel that they are stretched doing things which are very repetitive in nature. So there are a lot of low value-added tasks that they keep doing, and the capacity at the end of the day for any company is fixed. If you are hiring 100 people, even if there is more work, you can't suddenly hire 300 people. You have to manage with that 100. And that 100 then obviously starts feeling overwhelmed. You cannot increase the productivity. It causes cases of burnout. And of course, the employees to that extent are really and truly overburdened. On the customers on the other side, the customers want minimum hold time. If they are referring to you for any service, for anything at all, they want to be able to get to you the minute they call you, which is always not possible. They want that the people who are responding to them should be personal and empathetic in their responses. They want to work with people who are experts, not somebody who says, okay, I'll look it up and then I will come back to you. They don't like that. And they want instantly the matter to be resolved. Now that doesn't always happen, and therefore we need to unlock this growth and scalability, and which is what we are working on. How do you unlock this growth and scalability? We need a breakthrough, so to speak, in the way we interact with all of our stakeholders in order to increase our capacity, give them the experience they want, and yet ensure that the employees are not getting burnt out. And that is where, the agentic layer of AI comes in. Basically, AI again, when we started in 2014, the artificial intelligence and machine learning, we started using it. That was called the predictive age of AI. And what does the predictive age mean? The predictive age was basically when structured data would be put into a database, and people who understood how to write computer languages would then query that database and get predictions from it. That's the way predictive AI used to work. In 2022, suddenly what was launched was generative AI, and the biggest difference was, instead of structured data, now the AI engine could understand natural language. It did what was called natural language processing, and therefore even the unstructured data became open for interpretation. Data that was not earlier there, for instance, what was structured data? Structured data was all transactional data. Take a bank like Mr. Kesha's. So all of the data, the name, address, the age, the kind of accounts they have, that's all structured data. However, if he has a grievance portal and a customer writes an email on that, that would not get captured in the data. Now, for the first time, with generative AI, because of natural language processing, even that data could be added to the customer's profile. Okay? And because of that, what the AI was starting to give was generative AI. It was generating responses which earlier it could not. Earlier it could only do predictions, now it could generate responses. And subsequent to that, from September last year, we launched what we called was our autonomous agent layer. The agentic layer, as it is called. This particular third wave, what it does is it not only generates the responses, but it can also take actions on its own. For instance, again going back to a bank, if a customer comes and asks for the change of, say, a mobile number, as long as all the documents are in order and the workflow behind it is automated, the agent, without taking the help of a human being, can now do this very routine job, because it also has what is called a large action model. It can actually action on the basis of whatever is the reply that it is generating. Because over and above the AI engine, we also now have what we call a reasoning engine. And that reasoning engine gives you the intent of the query and allows the agent to then act autonomously. So that is the age that we are in. And because of that, what we have found is that we are able to get much more out of our own people, because most of the drudgery work can be taken over by these autonomous agents, because they can be trusted, they are very simple to deploy, they keep humans in the loop. As long as you want humans in the loop, they can be kept in the loop. There is absolutely no hold time, because now your 100 people in the contact center does not have to become 500 in order to reduce your hold time for 5 minutes to 1 minute, because the agents can start responding to them, and they are digital labor. You don't have to really recruit them or anything of the sort. And therefore, the whole of your service then becomes integrated. But not only that, the stack that we have created is also very open. So today, if you are using OpenAI, tomorrow you want to use DeepSeek, the day after you want to use a model of your own to do all of this, that is all possible on the Salesforce stack. So with this, we particularly believe that, these were the stages that I took you through. The last wave, which is the robotics wave, is yet to come. It is still not there. Now, why are we doing this in Bengal? And here I think Mr. Gesh will add better context. But what we believe is that there is a lot of demand in Bengal for these products, and we believe that we can bring it not only to Bengal but to the east of the country, the eastern region of the country. And therefore, there is a lot of work that is going on over here. Already we have a number of the systems integrators such as Deloitte, Cognizant, TCS, many of them are working here already. The state is also making a lot of investments into creating what they are saying is a second thing as Silicon Valley. They are creating space for such people to come in and work. So the idea basically is that we would like to partner in all of this and be a part of the demand that is going to come in this place. As I told you, we already have Deloitte, Cognizant, PwC, IBM, they're already here. And more than anything else, we have 8,300 trailblazers. Trailblazers are people who innovate on the Salesforce platform, who actually come out of Bengal. So Salesforce is not new to Bengal. There is a lot of individual talent that is currently innovating for us over here. This is the way that we have made our customers succeed. These are the various solutions, and we have shown that in support cost, that means in servicing cost, we have brought about a 20% reduction. If you use our platform, we have brought about 22% reduction. These are all average costs. In respect of our sales cloud, we have on an average created 30% more revenue. In respect of integration layer, which is MuleSoft, we have been able to give 32% faster deployment by bringing about this, this integration stack, which is the middleware. In respect of marketing, return on marketing, we have been able to show a return of around 32%. Similarly, from our analytics, faster time to insight, we have been able to improve by 33%. And in respect of Slack, which is our collaboration platform, 36% faster collaboration is what the company is using them on an average. That is what the